Dear students, a warm welcome to my online class. Today's our topic is rural marketing in India. We know India is a vast country. The contribution of villages to the national income is nearly 57%. Of this, nearly 30% of the national income comes from agricultural and related occupations. Thus, we can say that the real India lives in villages. Meaning and definition of rural marketing. Rural marketing simply means marketing in the rural areas. Rural marketing includes marketing of agricultural product, marketing of consumer goods, marketing of inputs, etc. in the rural areas. In 1949, Asian Paints was the first company to enter rural markets. In the 1960s, HUL saw rural markets an opportunity and entered with their Lifebuoy soap. Today, HUL dominates a rural market, that means 50% of market share, and has a presence in more than 1 lakh villages. What are the salient features of rural marketing in India? The major salient features of rural marketing in India is their customers. Rural customers. Our rural folks is simple in living, traditional in attitude, and innocent by their nature. Their needs is very simple and they have superstitious ideas, they have deep faith in religion and customs. Today, literacy level among the rural people is rising also. And another salient features of the rural marketing in India is their cultural diversity. India is a land of diversity, we know. This is particularly true with the reference to the rural areas. The rural people differ widely in their languages, religion, custom, culture, social system, etc. These culture diversities get reflected in the rural marketing also. Marketers has to be listened these things. And the next feature of the rural marketing is their income level. A major portion of the rural population consists of low income groups. Majority of the rural masses are living below the poverty line. There is a tendency among the higher income group to migrate to the urban areas. It is therefore obvious that the rural market consists of the cheaper and lower quality necessities of life. Another feature of the rural marketing is vast scattered market. Indian rural market is almost twice as the when compared with the US market and Russia market. Indian market is very large, but remember it is very scattered and diversified one. And another feature of the rural market is seasonal demand. The farmer receives the income during the harvest season only. Most of the purchases are made during this season. There is a heavy rush for the shopping on the eves of Diwali, Onam, Eid ul-Fitr, Durgashtami, Holi, etc. And another salient feature of the rural marketing in India is market structure. The rural marketing consists of the private sole traders, cooperative stores, fair price shops, itinerant traders like hawkers, peddlers, jig-jags, etc. And another feature of the rural marketing is their infrastructural facilities. Development of marketing always require the support of transportation, warehousing, and communication networks. Unfortunately, even after 17 years of our independence, the transport and communication system have not been developed in rural areas of India. And another feature of the rural marketing is their traditional life. The life in rural areas is still governed by old customs. People do not easy to adopt new practices. For example, even rich and educated farmers do not wear jeans or branded shoes. And another salient features of their rural marketing in India is buying decisions. Very funny one. Rural people, rural consumers are conscious in buying anything. Decisions are made very slowly and often delayed for months together. Rural consumers are always more brand conscious. That's why the reason behind this. And one of the another important salient feature of the rural market in India nowadays is spread of cable TV. The growth of satellite TV channel has had a major impact on villages. It had led to the changes in lifestyle and consumption of the non-food items has increased. The rural customers are now aspiring to buy branded products, not just a purchase only. They are always seeking to buy the branded products nowadays, especially among youngsters. These are the 10 points which explains the salient features of rural marketing in India. The another area of rural marketing is the potentials of rural marketing in India. Potential of rural marketing in India means the growing importance of rural marketing in India. Many companies are now turning their attention to the rural markets. Major companies such as HUL, Hindustan Unilever Limited, Indian Tobacco Company, ITC, Motorola, Vodafone have built strategies to tap the rural treasures. The first point of this area is growing population. The rural population is growing. According to 2001 census, the rural population was 74.16 crores. This is 72.2% of the total population in India. This huge and growing population will become an attractive market in India, so focus to the rural area. And next point is increasing literacy rate. In the rural areas, there has been a 23% jump in the literacy rate into the last 2 decades. There are now more graduates in rural India than urban India. As a result, demand for the both farm and non-farm product has been increased. This provides more opportunities to the marketers in rural area. And another potential of the rural market in India is rising prosperity. In income of the rural market people is increasing. Large retailer players like Reliance, Spencer, Subiksha are procuring farm commodities in bulk directly from the farmers and give them better money for their products. Central government, especially central government in association with the state government and local government has introduced the several schemes for the development of rural areas for the especially the schemes like National Rural Employment Guarantee Program, MGNREG, has improved the living condition of the rural people. And another thing is LIC of India sells their 50% of its policy to the rural people. And another growth potential of the rural market in India is growth consumption. The higher income class in India has grown 6 times. The working population in India is increasing. Many second generation means your generation are getting white collar jobs in nearby towns. They earn good salary, better salary from the job in town areas, but they continue to live their self-owned homes in their villages itself. All these have reflected in the purchasing power of the rural mass. And the next point is growth in consumption. Growth in consumption already explained. And next point is changing lifestyle. There has been significant change in the lifestyle of the rural people over the last few decades. Preferences has shifted, blending fabrics, ready-made garments, etc. Refrigeration and washing machine is common thing in rural life. Rural people started consuming the packaged and processed goods also, just like a lace product and other packaged goods also. And recent studies reveals that the expenditure on food items declined in the rural area, while that the non-food item has increased in the rural area. And the next point is higher market growth. Rural market is growing rapidly. The various reasons for this include rapidity of the increasing population,